Right. Very important.
A question, okay? I have one last question to ask you. मुझे बहुत
Yes,
सारे
yes.
किसी ने ऐसा कहा था या मैंने शायद कहीं पढ़ा था that if you do not do yoga on regular basis or you cannot do yoga on regular basis, अगर आपने सूर्य नमस्कार कर लिया, so that is okay. How?
That is okay. I'll throw some light on this. See, Suryanamskar is an exercise that can involve some amount of an aerobic exercise. Okay, so there's a difference between the two. Yoga is on a gentler part, no? Yoga is when we talk about mindfulness. What is mindfulness? If you eat mindfully, that means you are chewing each and every morsel. वैसे ही आप जब योगा करते हो, you also focus on your breath work. So with certain asanas, like if there is an asana wherein you have to bend forward, you exhale and then bend forward. You cannot inhale and bend forward because your stomach compression would be so much that you will be uncomfortable during the posture, right? So there's a breath work that is associated with asanas. Here in Suryanamskar also there is a breath work that is associated, but it is to be done dynamically. So what is dynamically is, it's in a constant movement. It's a constant movement. So you don't halt in between, unless and until you're very tired you halt, but then it's a flow, like how we have a flow of things. So the Surya Namaskar is basically done in a flow, and that's how it is the most effective. So yes, it is an aerobic activity. Yes.
So अगर आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो योगा, मगर एटलीस्ट अगर आप सूर्य नमस्कार कर रहे हो and gradually increase the number
तो भी ठीक है. Yes.
सूर्य नमस्कार asanas, that would be decent enough to start with, correct?
See, I always tell my clients, if you've never done Surya Namaskar, if you've never done yoga, if you've never done any exercise, don't just reach that milestone कि मुझे 10 करना है, मुझे 20 करना है, you will be like tired and कल से आप करोगे ही नहीं. You will stop doing it from tomorrow, है ना? So don't do that. Just keep a target of I will do 5 this week. Next week I will do 8, and next week I will do 12.
Gradually increase.
Set realistic goals. Yeah. So there's no point of actually you are trying to heal your body, but then you're actually ending up with injuries and muscle pain and all that. So there's no point of overdoing anything. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So yes, Surya Namaskar, coming to your question, Surya Namaskar is it's an alternative to yoga, asanas. If you do not have that 30 minutes of yoga asanas workout, you can do Surya Namaskar. On some days, of course, yes. But yes, I recommend 30 minutes of yoga and 15 minutes of Surya Namaskar makes it an ideal regime.
Of course. और अगर कोई 15 minutes of Surya Namaskar करता है and then goes for a walk, even that should be good enough as an exercise.
That should be good enough.
Okay.
Yes. At the end of the exercise, you should feel good. That's when you've done the right exercise. That's the right way of your body telling you that this is good. Yeah.
Yeah, so you should feel happy.
It's like a feel good. Your dopamine gets secreted when you exercise. So any exercise, whether it's yoga, whether it's Zumba, whether it's, I feel the most happiest after yoga and Zumba. So that's why I'm giving this example of Zumba as well. I totally love it because that's something. See, everybody is made in a different way.
But
so
you are so right,
yeah.
Riddhi. I have my high, or I feel super happy when I jog to run. Okay. So when I do that, there is a sense of achievement, okay, and I feel yes, aaj 5 kilometers bhage. So that is something that gives me a kick, and then I look forward for another day.
Absolutely. And see, nowadays, Rheya, exercising के लिए जो motivation that you need to exercise, that has been fulfilled by a lot of these smart wearables. You have these smart watches. थोड़ा एक motivation factor they add to your life, today I just did 4,000 steps, tomorrow I have to do 6,000, so that motivation is always setting in, and I think people can make use of those things,
Absolutely. So पहले तो यही था, I mean, we ourselves, as nutritionists, used to
Yeah.
tell our clients to watch the time of walking or record the time of walking, and now we tell them to watch the step count. So, of course, we have also upgraded with these, these
There's been a
tools coming
shift.
into place.
Yeah, there's correct. There has been a massive shift from how nutrition was perceived earlier and how it is now. You also
Absolutely.
know that. पहले तो calories count करो, and we used to count calories, we used to count, of course that is there, but nowadays it is more like, it has to be a practical approach. You need to be indulging in a lot of mindfulness. It has to be a very, very practical way of eating your food. Like, let's say portion counting is one of the ways. Like if you feel that you just need one bowl of sabzi, one bowl of dal and you're full, you stop at it. Then you don't overeat, So that's a
Absolutely.
very good way of, and there's something called as intuitive eating also that has come in. So, things will change with time, and I think there are some many more new things that are going to come. But yes,
Of course.
looking at today's scenario, of course, this is what the trend is actually.
And the bottom line of what I understand from this session today, ki diet and exercise and the right exercise recommended by an expert according to your health goal is extremely important. Okay, ya to
Absolutely.
diet, ya to exercise is not going to work. Okay, they go hand in hand.
Correct.
एक पहिए पे गाड़ी नहीं चल सकती, आपका health goal achieve नहीं हो सकता. You need balance. Correct. So,
Right.
thank you, Riddhi, for such an insightful session that we had today with you.
It
You
was
are
my pleasure.
really
Yeah.
a powerhouse of knowledge when it comes to yoga and sattvic living. And looking